Hello, Morning Rush irregulars. This is Jonathan Rush. There's Kelly Nash. I just stole this off our promotions director's desk. I'm sure it's been there since Halloween, but that was only 2 months ago.
Or 2 years. Might have been there since the 2017 Halloween celebration.
Why are you trying to ruin my joy?
I'm not. You
My
can't.
almond joy.
The almond joy is always good.
All right, if it's that white color on top of the chocolate, I won't eat it. Okay,
right.
let's see if it's got a little frosting on it. No, that looks scrumdiddlyicious right there. I'm on it. Okay, so we're doing tomorrow's show today with today's snacks from yesterday, or 2 months ago, or 2 years ago. Anyway, tomorrow morning it's going to be Wednesday already, trying to get over the hump, and we're going to be. I'm going to sneeze in a second here, Weed. So at some point, there you go. Thank you. So we're going to be talking about. Let's see, we're 10 days from the shortest day of the year. That's a nice shot of the back of his head.
No, what are you doing? I wasn't even talking.
Well, I was saving Mr. Rush from a sneeze.
Oh. So you went back to that. All right, well, while we wait on that, I'll tell you that we have the list of the best towns for Christmas. In case you're wondering, one is nearby. It's Asheville, North Carolina, which they say has an
I have voted for
incredible-
that, absolutely.
Yes.
Camden comes in second.
No, Solving, California came in second. Polar Express, Colorado. And then the fourth place.
Palmyra, South Carolina.
No, there are no, there's none in South Carolina. We didn't make it.
How did we get denied in Palmyra?
I don't know, but there's a place called Santa Claus,
Indiana.
Oh my gosh, here
And
we
then-
go.
and
Why is
then
it, you know every city in Indiana, Weed?
Well, a name like
Just-
Santa Claus.
Right.
And then there's also St. Augustine, which is relatively close to us. What's that, about a 5-hour drive?
St. Nicholas, St. Augustine, were they related? Maybe that's what it was. St.
But-
Augustine was the lesser known brother of St. Nicholas.
But, you know, we're kind of running down on time here. What are the best places to go for Christmas lights? I mean, we talk about every day how you should go to Saluda Shoals, and we've got free passes. Like a Christmas lights photo on either our Instagram account or our Facebook page, and you'll be instantly qualified to win the free car pass to go to Saluda Shoals. But I remember years ago, we did this similar phone-in thing, and somebody suggested a place, what was the name of it, down by Charleston, and
Oh, James Island.
James Island, and I went there with my wife, and she loved it. She's still talking about it. But even locally, are there, like, who's the guy who raises money for cancer research? He's got one out in Elgin, if I remember right.
Yeah, Camp Cole. I've
Is
heard
it-
about the Camp Cole in Elgin.
He's been doing this for about 12 years
Yeah.
now. It's a fantastic lights.
I thought I was. Oh, well, I didn't make the invitation list. I told him, I said, be sure and put me on the invitation list so I can get some information about that.
Well, there you go.
Well, I got shut up. I can't. I guess I didn't do such a good job at their last fundraiser.
But are there towns that you like? Are there local light shows that you like? That'd be a good question because
I
we're
want to
down
go back
the
to
wire.
the boat parade
The boat
in Charleston.
parade.
I haven't
Okay.
seen that in years. I don't know if they still do it. I'm sure they do. I stumbled into it one year and I'm like, this is the best thing ever. Yeah, anyway.
So even more impressive than the favorite Christmas towns in the United States, Travel and Leisure has come out with the 20 best places to visit in the world
Oh,
for 2020.
not just for Christmas, but for any time.
In the world.
In the world. So as you're traveling and making your travel plans for next year, we got the 20 best places in the world.
Yeah, there's 6 of them in the United States.
Do any of them include clear? I was going to say clear blue water, but that's stupid.
Big
If it's
Island,
blue,
Hawaii.
It wouldn't be clear.
Big Island, Hawaii.
Okay.
We also have Boston, Massachusetts.
I do want to go there for a weekend just to have dinner.
But the one that's closest to us, Asheville made that list too.
I bet.
Asheville's on top of the world. The rest of the other ones are places like Barbados, Paros, Greece,
I like it when you climb in the mountains to Asheville higher than the marijuana smoke. That's when it really gets pretty.
I've never made it that high.
You got to keep climbing,
I
brother.
get slow down and I have to add a bag of chips. I just can't make it to the top.
Gotcha.
The one of the stories we've got to talk about, Jonathan, is there is a mother in England who has been reported on here in the Sun and the New York Post and just international stories here, where she posted on her Facebook page something about a book called Father Christmas by Raymond Briggs.
Mhm.
I'm not familiar with the book, but I'm sure it was rather popular.
Oh, well, yeah.
And she was been slammed, according to her, because I did not refer to Santa in gender-neutral terms.
Mm.
And this has brought on quite the brouhaha. Some people say, like one commenter here, I've always hated Father Christmas. I prefer Santa or Santa Claus. That can be any gender. Then there's one guy who
What
says...
about Mrs. Claus?
One guy says, we're freaking British, not Americans. It will always be Father Christmas. Let the Americans have Santa Claus.
Let me point this out to you. You're British, not Americans, so we don't give a flying rat's well decorated for Christmas behind.
Well, but I thought you would take pride in this guy's pride. We call it Father Christmas here in Britain.
Yeah,
We're not gonna
that's what I'm saying.
We're not gonna bow
We
to
don't
the
want you to call it
Americans.
Santa Claus, okay? It's one of the reasons why we left. Did you notice?
We
that
left.
When we left, we took all the Santa Claus outfits with us? Yeah, all of them.
I was surprised by the end of the story where she says, I have a small child and I guess I don't want to raise him saying Father Christmas if that's hurtful to someone else. So she's caved. She's not. They're going to get rid of Father Christmas.
The PC police now, okay, Father Christmas can be no longer. There's not a, is there a Mother Christmas or was, or?
They want gender neutral. That's why they say Americans were more woke. The Americans recognize that
Okay.
Santa Claus
So
could
what do
be
we call
male,
it?
female, whatever Santa is. It's not a male. It's not a female. It's just
Okay.
gender neutral.
Okay.
So the Americans are paving the way with gender neutral terms.
When you go
for Santa
sitting on the
Claus.
lap of a red and white dressed bearded enigma, maybe you shouldn't sit in the lap. That could be a key. You don't want
Wanna
to, in
sit on
any
his
way, shape, or
shoulders?
form. Yeah, from now on, you have to sit on Santa's shoulders and tell him what you want for Christmas.
Do you think? How do you feel about gender neutral terms and the pronouns? Remember, wasn't it Billy D. Williams who taught us
Yeah.
that we should be calling
Him,
instead
her,
of
he.
him, it's a them or
Or,
a they.
or you could do him, her, they, or him, her, them.
You do that
And
every
say all
time.
three words.
Whenever I'm like referencing,
Yeah.
you know, I was hanging out with Jonathan. He, her, it is a good guy
Yeah, that's what you
or
have
a
to say.
good person.
Yeah, I went to the mall, saw a freak. You could say freak because that's gender neutral. A freak
You're
in a
ridiculous.
Santa Claus outfit with a kid on his shoulders.
Must be a point of rest of regular.
There you go. I bet you that kid gets what he wants. Otherwise, the kid urinates down his back.
What in the
How
world?
about that?
What in
And there's the
world?
new Christmas tradition for the mall, kids.
Speaking of urinals and urinating, there's a company out of Hong Kong that has started an international push to try to get what's called female urinals an accepted alternative. So they build these urinals in restaurants
Yep.
and wherever it would traditionally take women a long time.
Now, if you're wondering, how does that look like? Most of the ones, because I did a Google search, most of the ones are like a men's urinal, except it protrudes further and gets more narrow as it comes out, as you might imagine, so you can stand over it. I do like the idea of having the camping urinals. Those are portables. It's like-
Well, at the female urinal, that
Yeah.
those are cardboard, I guess. And when you grab one and you walk into
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
urinal, and then they put it
I saw
here,
that
and they
one. That
showed
was-
them with they unzip. Tell me, stop focusing on my fly.
yeah.
They unzip their fly and they put this plastic, or excuse me, this it wouldn't have
It's a
plastic.
disposable plastic.
It can't be plastic.
Cover.
It's
Oh,
got to
excuse
be
me, cardboard.
cardboard or something. And they put it there, and then it's like they're urinating like a male.
Yeah, you walk in, and the one I saw like that has like a vacuum cleaner hose on it. So you get the hose, and it's got a attachment that has a little protruding area here. You put the cardboard over it, and then you apply it to your skin. And then afterwards, you throw the cardboard away, and you hang the hose back up, just like you're filling up tires at the gas station. You just hang that back up right there.
I'm trying to imagine my mother. Or,
My mom's not going to do that.
that's what I'm saying. Women of a certain age are not
Yeah, we're talking about girls who, otherwise, if they don't have the camping urinal, which is like a small funnel, if you don't have that, then you end up like leaning up against the bumper of a truck on a Georgia.
Is that
dirt
what the
road.
ladies do
Yes,
these days?
yes.
They end up leaning against the
Now,
bumper of a truck.
This is where the honesty part comes in, because you as the driver, I didn't get out. She's going to go TT. So I'm in the driver's seat still. Now the trust part comes in that I'm not going to push in the clutch and roll forward, so she falls down in her TT.
Now,
That's where relationships are built in the country, right there.
I remember a girl named Bonnie, and I cannot remember her last name, in high school. We weren't really off of a main road. Off of a side road. We were
On the main road.
Yeah, we were on. It was
Like a two-way.
It's called Forbes Street in East
Okay.
Hartford. All my East Hartford viewers, and I know there's millions of you. You'll know where Forbes Street is. And but it was late in the evening. It was about 1 or 2 in the morning, and it was me and my friend Pete Ash, Bonnie, and another girl.
Okay.
And Bonnie just said, "Pull it over! I gotta go now!"
She sounds lovely, doesn't she?
And she was TTing on somebody's front lawn.
Oh my gosh.
And was, I guess, so inebriated. Not only did she feel comfortable urinating on the front lawn of some place where there's cars and trucks driving by, but then also halfway through the TT fell backwards.
Oh no.
And now is TTing on herself.
Oh my gosh. Like I told you, Tumbleweed, she sounds like an incredible gift.
I said, Pete, you're with her. That's your date for the rest
I
of the
thought you
night.
were going to tell me about the girls up north when they have to stop and go and use the bumper routine. You got to be careful there's no frost on the bumper, because you'll stick to that thing.
Oh, kind of like
Yeah.
out of a Christmas
Then
story.
they had to call, then they had to call the fire department to show up and hose her down.
What in the world?
I only spent 2 winters in Ohio. I'm not going to tell you whether that happened in the first or the second winter, but it was in Ohio.
Things that happen in Ohio
Only
for
when you
500,
stick-
Alec.
Yeah, exactly.
All
By the
right,
way,
well, we
the
gotta
almond
wrap it
joy
up
was
here,
good.
don't we?
Now, if you see me later and Tumbleweed will video it if I get sick from eating the old chocolate, you can catch me doing a video. I'll be hurling in the trash can back here. That would be a plus.
But totally worth it, I'm sure,
Sure.
for the free, fun-sized.
All right, so we're talking about gender-neutral Santas tomorrow. What time?
I think gender-neutral Santas, that should be
7 o'clock.
7:10, and then 6:10 we'll do the female urinals.
That'll be for early morning conversation.
Ladies, where do you stand?
Hey, look at that. He's a wordsmith over there. Look at him. He'll be writing Christmas cards next year for Hallmark. Hey. Have yourself a great day. We'll see. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Also, reach out to us on social media. Know how to do all that. The number is 978-WCOS and the old-fashioned telephone, 978-WCOS.